I was standing right there when they came aboard.
The recent trip down memory lane marked an emotional one for this World War II Navy man and his home health care nurse.
This has been the most rewarding thing of my life.
Back in May, Gail Johnson was on a regular monthly visit to Noah Howard's home when he mentioned his military service.
And when she found out about my story, it knocked her off of the chair, I tell you. She said, we've got to work on that.
Howard was among the invasion force that ferried famed newsman Walter Cronkite to the shores of Tripoli. That landfall marked the start of America's ground offensive in World War II.
I made the first invasion and the last invasion, and I made 6 altogether.
The native East Tennessean witnessed the start of the war in North Africa. 5 years later, half a world away, he witnessed the final invasion in Okinawa, Japan.
But they was diving on us, the kamikaze was, and hit the ship behind and killed everybody on top side, 125. That's how close it came to in Okinawa.
During the battles between the war's end and its beginning, Howard was aboard the troop transport USS Thurston that put Marines ashore during the bloody invasion of Iwo Jima in the Pacific.
And you could walk to the beach on the bodies of the 17-year-old Marines that were floating in the water. So I had a powerful pair of binoculars, and we watched the flag raising on Iwo Jima.
But it was this picture among his personal archives that gave Nurse Johnson the biggest surprise.
Right here, you can see me right here, the little blonde. See, I was blonde, and I was 17 years old at that time.
This wartime meeting in 1941 off the coast of Newfoundland brought together President Franklin Roosevelt, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and a young Noah Howard.
The color in the back was different, you see. Theirs were light and ours were dark with the stars around them. Sitting down shooting the breeze with the 2 leaders of the 20th century.
So I said, Noah, how old are you? And he said, well, I'm 88. And I said, no, we got to stop this. We've got to preserve this. We've got to find a way to keep all these memories together.
Johnson turned to the Library of Congress. She sent away for a Veterans History Project packet. During the last 4 months, the two have documented memories on tape, collected pictures, and copied ship manifests.
This is what you get. You get a packet. We went through each section of his life. We talked about him, his life on the strawberry farm. There's 35 pages in this one. Awesome. Awesome. It's such a pleasure to know this man. It's one thing to read it in history book, but another to sit here and experience it through someone's life.
In Noah Howard's case, an extraordinary life, documented not by a historian or history professor, but a nurse who cared enough to take the time to listen.
And I just want to reach out to all the veterans out there and say, if you have a story, record it. You know, it's history. This is important.